Hi, well, I've got my roll neck jumper on, there's a clear blue sky, and it's just 3 degrees centigrade outside. This can only mean one thing. Winter flying is back. Piston engine aircraft love the winter because the air is cooler and more dense, which means better performance from the engine. In warmer weather, the Jodel's climb performance can seem a little bit sluggish, but in these cold conditions, I managed to take off in about 250 meters. And just look at that climb rate. Very quickly, it was up to 500 feet per minute. Okay, I was flying on my own without a passenger, and I wasn't totally full in the fuel tanks, but that was still pretty good going. Flying in winter does, of course, have a few pitfalls, like having difficulty in starting the engine, although our new battery should have put paid to that. We also have to watch out for carburetor icing, especially if it's a humid day. The change of temperature can also affect the tyre pressure, so that's one thing to keep an eye on before we fly. Another minor advantage is, of course, the lack of insects, which means we have nice clean wings and fuselage when we get back on the ground. For me, one of the best things about flying in the winter is the visibility can be really fantastic without that summer haze or pollution. Arcachon is looking splendid in this light, and I managed to get some great shots using my GoPro 360 Max camera, which is fixed under the right wing.
Could it be the symmetry? Is it make-believe? Do we ever leave?
Next up, it's Île aux Oiseaux, or Bird Island, with its famous 2 cabines chonquées, which are basically wooden cabins on stilts. You can spot them in the bottom left of these images. When I first moved here in 1995, there was a 3rd cabin, but unfortunately only 2 of them have survived. Over to the west now, to the peninsula of Cap Ferret. Apparently it's actually technically an isthmus, but that's difficult to say, so I'll keep calling it the peninsula. That's the Cap Ferret embarcadère, or jetty, just passing below us on the right. As we head south, we're flying over the Plage du Mambo, or the Mambo Beach, with that permanent spit of sand that's always exposed, whatever the tides. Can you spot the Cap Ferret lighthouse? If you look very closely, you might just make out the sea defences, which are put in place and maintained to prevent constant erosion from basically chopping off the end of the Cap Ferret. So after my short trip round the bay, it was time to head back to Arcachon with the beautiful blazing winter sun in my eyes.
Could it be the symmetry? Could it be the symmetry? The symmetry. Could it be the symmetry?
For those of you wondering what that annoying bleep 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 noise and little red flashing light are all about, basically it's my stall warning alarm, and it is hypersensitive. It does kick in a little earlier than it should do, nothing to worry about, and we do know about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that short flight, making the most of this crisp, chilly winter weather. Little did I know that after that cold November start, just 3 days later, we'd be back to 20 degrees temperatures and glassy water conditions, flying seaplanes over the lake. But that, my friends, is another story. Thanks for watching. Stick around to the end of this video for a short bit of advertising, and I'll see you next time. Well, to celebrate reaching 895 subscribers, at the last count anyway, I've had these Flying Frog stickers made up, and if you'd like to have one, they're the perfect size, nice and subtle and discreet. You can stick them on your car, stick them on your plane, stick them on your flying bag, or stick them anywhere you want to stick them. Just leave a comment down below and we'll find a way of getting you one or two of these Flying Frog stickers. Thanks for watching.